Dada Sham, everyone. My name is Dinara, and I would like you to welcome to Gurukul's special satsang to celebrate our beloved Dada's 103rd birthday. In today's satsang, we will embark on a journey to learn about forgiveness, a virtue very close to Dada's heart. To open today's session, my fellow Gurukul brother Shivan will begin with our opening prayers. I invite you to chant along, and this will be followed by a bhajan for our dearest Dada by Drish and myself.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivartanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivartanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivartanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Om.
Dada Sham. Bhakti de Dada Mukke, Bhakti de Dada Mukke, to bin kuch na chaya, Dada to bin kuch na chaya. Kurban banya तुझे कदम नता, कुर्बान बन्या तुझे कदम नता, पंहिंजो पान विञाया, दादा पंहिंजो पान विञाया. हिक ॾींहुं मां तोखे पाया, दादा पाया, दादा पाया. हिक ॾींहुं मां तोखे पाया, दादा पाया, दादा पाया. दिल कमल जे दीदार में, दिल कमल जे दीदार में, भक्ति दे दादा मुखे, भक्ति दे दादा मुखे. तो बिन कुछ ना छाया, दादा तो बिन कुछ ना छाया. कुर्बान बन्या तुझे कदमन तां, कुर्बान बन्या तुझे कदमन तां. पंहिंजो पान विञाया, दादा पंहिंजो पान विञाया. हिक ॾींहुं मां तोखे पाया, दादा पाया, दादा पाया. हिक ॾींहुं मां तोखे पाया, दादा पाया, दादा पाया. दिल कमल जे दीदार में, दिल कमल जे दीदार में. कृष्णा गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंदा, गोविंद श्याम राधे कृष्णा. कृष्णा गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंदा, गोविंद श्याम राधे कृष्णा. गोविंद गोविंदा परमानंद आनंदा, गोविंद गोविंदा परमानंद आनंदा. श्यामा आनंद कृष्णा, श्यामा आनंद कृष्णा. मन आनंदा कृष्णा, मन मोहना कृष्णा, मन आनंदा कृष्णा, मन मोहना कृष्णा. केशवा राघवा यदुनंद नंद आनंद कृष्णा. गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंदा, गोविंद श्याम राधे कृष्णा. कृष्णा गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंदा, गोविंद श्याम राधे कृष्णा. गोविंद श्याम राधे कृष्णा, गोविंद श्याम राधे कृष्णा. Dada Sham. We have not only gathered here for the birthday celebrations, but also for the celebration of love. Dada was a musician. He sang songs of love. Dada was an artist. He painted pictures of love. Dada lived every moment with grace, kindness, with humility, with devotion, with gratitude and selfless service. It's a grand celebration of his life that he lived every moment to perfection. Indeed, Dada has captured our hearts since we were tiny tots, and he continues to do so. Dada's love is like a blanket, always keeping us warm and protected, and we feel so grateful for it. On this beautiful day, we seek his blessings and grace. As we all know, our dear Dada's birthday is just around the corner, and this day, August 2nd, is also celebrated as Global Forgiveness Day. The chosen time of 2 p.m. is known as the moment of calm, where Dada asks us to join together and forgive those who have hurt us so we can set ourselves free. Who hasn't been hurt by the actions or words of another? Yes, indeed, we all have. And we often wonder how to forgive. Dada tells us about the one most special friend who can help us with anything and everything in the upcoming video. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm superhero Azad. Today I'm gonna introduce you to my superhero friend. He is full of love and he teaches me how to be a superhero. Yes, you are right. He is Dada JP Waswani. Dada is strong and brave and he has a special superpower. And that is the power of forgiveness.
Whenever I come to such gatherings, whenever I come and meet you, whenever I come and see you, I recall the days that I spent when I was in the school myself. We all have passed through this experience. And as I was sitting here in your midst, I remembered how some time ago a question was put to me. They said to me, who is a true friend? What are the qualities of a true friend? And to get the correct answer to this question, I referred ancient books. Then one day it occurred to me to ask that question, put that question to my beloved master, Sadhu Vaswani. I went up to him and I said to him, Dada, we used to call him Dada. Dada, there is one question to which I have not been able to get an adequate answer. Nobody has been able to give me the correct answer. Nobody has been able to give me a satisfactory answer. I have read so many books, but not one book deals with this question in the way which may satisfy me. So I went up to him and I put to him this question. I told him, tell me, who is a true friend? What does it mean to be a true friend? What are the qualities of a true friend? What are the marks of a true friend? Sadhu Vaswani's answers were always direct, to the point. His answers were brief to every question. His answers were very brief. And do you know what answer he gave me? He said, I would wish you to remember these words. He said, a true friend is one who knows my faults and failings, who knows my weaknesses and imperfections, who knows the dark side of my life, and yet he continues to love me. Who is a true friend? A true friend is one who knows, who is aware of the dark side of my life, but not on that account will he leave me. He will continue to shower his love on me. He knows my faults, he knows my failings, he knows my weaknesses, he knows my imperfections. He knows the dark side of my life, and yet he continues to love me. How true it is that such a friend is God. That is perfectly true. God knows everything about us. He knows our weaknesses and imperfections, and still He continues to love us. He says to us, come unto me, my child, come unto me, my friend, and I shall do everything for you. God does not tell us, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. How can I talk to you? How can I let you come near me? No. God said, I am your true friend. These are the words of God. He stands with open arms, saying to each one of us that I am your true friend. I know, I am aware of your faults and failings, your weaknesses and imperfections. But my love transcends them all. My love is greater. Your imperfections, your sins, your crimes may be very great, but my love is greater than all those transgressions. Come unto me, my child, and I shall do the very best for you. Such is God. Such is God. Learn to go to God again and again, again and again. For even the slightest thing, go to God. Closer is He to you than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. Closer is He to you than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. These are the words of the great poet Tennyson. We don't have to go out in search of God. We don't have to fix an appointment with Him. God, I want to meet you, please, can you give me an appointment? No, no, no. He is available to you all the 24 hours of the day and night. Wake up in the middle of the night. Wake up at 2 o'clock in the night. He is there with you. He is available to you all the 24 hours of the day and night. Go to God again and again. And therefore, cultivate some sort of relationship with Him. This is very, very important. Tell God, you are my mother, I am your child. Or you are my father, I am your child. Or you are my friend, I am your friend. Or you are my master, I am your servant. Or you are my brother, I am your sister. Cultivate some sort of relationship with God and go to Him again and again. And you can change this relationship as often as you want. In the morning, you make God your mother. In the evening, you make Him your friend. Come along, my friend, we'll go out together for a walk. You don't need anybody else. Girls run after boyfriends for nothing, when their true friend is always with them. Boys, today they'll be going about with you. Tomorrow you will find them going about with other girls. Boys are like that. But God will always be with you. How many of you will try to cultivate friendship with God? How many? Truthfully, don't look at each other and then lift up your arms. Cultivate friendship. Have developed some sort of hands down, I'm very happy. Develop some sort of relationship with Him. Next time when I come to you, I will ask you this question. What is the relation that you have developed with God? Then you should be able to tell me immediately. I think of God as my brother. I think of God as my boyfriend. I think of God as my father. I think of God as my mother. Do you know what is the relationship that I have created with God? I think of Him as my mother. Every day, I do not know how many times I go to Him and tell Him, Ma, you are with me, isn't it? You are taking care of me. I want to love you. I want to love you more and more. I want to love you more than anything in the world. I don't know how many times I go to God. This is the one lesson that the Meera school has to teach, because this is the one lesson that Meera taught the world. Saint Meera, she even told her husband, when her marriage took place, wedding took place, she was very frank with her husband. She told him, I have a boyfriend. I will not leave him. And her husband was shocked. In those days, so many centuries ago, for girls to have boyfriends, he was shocked. And he asked her, who is your boyfriend? Then why did you get married to me? Then she told him, Mere to girdhara gopal, dusaro na koi. Mere to girdhara gopal, dusaro na koi. You must walk in the footsteps of Meera. Cultivate some relationship with God. But I will not keep you longer. I feel very grateful to you once again for this beautiful meeting that we have had this afternoon.
What a beautiful message from our beloved Dada. And now for the moment we have all been waiting for. Children, I would like to introduce you to someone special. Her name is Didi Krishna. Now, some of you may not know who she is and may have even never seen her before. Friends, Didi Krishna is going to join us today and share her loving thoughts with all of us. Do you know that Didi Krishna is our dearest Dada's messenger, and she's our guiding star that always helps us to remember our beloved Dada's teachings. Didi, we are truly honored and overwhelmed with joy to have you amidst us today. We, the Gurukul family of Jakarta, warmly welcome you to our global Gurukul Satsang. Dada Sham.
Dada Sham, to each and every member of the Gurukul family of Jakarta and worldwide. My very, very, very sweet children. Today, as you all know, we have gathered together on a very, very, very special occasion. It is the 103rd birthday of our most beloved Dada. You all feel happy when it is your birthday, don't you? You all get excited weeks before your birthday. You start planning for your birthday. You make a beautiful outfit for yourself. You plan a party. You plan the delicacies that you will serve to your friends. You also plan how you will decorate your cake. You plan the decor. Nowadays, the parties are theme-based. So according to the theme, you also dress up and you're all decked up, dressed up, happy, dancing. So birthdays are days of fun and frolic. On one birthday, we went to Dada and we said to Dada, Dada, what is the gift that you would want from us? On birthdays, along with celebrations, your friends and your parents, they shower on you so many gifts, right? So we asked Dada, what is the gift that we could give you? And Dada, he gave us such a simple and a beautiful answer. He said, if you want to give me a gift, give me the gift of forgiveness. And from that year, beloved Dada's birthday is celebrated as the Global Forgiveness Day. Yesterday, one small child, she was barely 6 years old. It was her birthday and she came to meet me. She had brought her friend with her. So she had brought a few sweets, a few chocolates. So I took them from her and I asked her, who's this person next to you? She said, she's my friend. So I gave her a chocolate. I asked her, who is your best friend? And do you know the small 6-year-old girl, what did she say? She said, my best friend is Dada. She said, whenever I need anything, whenever I have a problem, whenever I feel lonely, whenever I need protection, I just go. I have a small, very small picture of Dada in my room. I go to Dada and I look at him And immediately he looks at me and I tell him everything that is in my heart. And he speaks to me and he replies my every query. And I hugged that girl and I told her, yes, Dada is truly a friend of all. He is a true friend. He is the best friend of all. Who is a true friend? On whom you can always rely. That's what Dada said now, right? And a true friend is one who gives and gives and gives and always forgives. Therefore, a true friend will always forgive you. Whatever be the mistake you have made, whether it is small, whether it is grave, if you keep repeating your mistakes also, a true friend will never, never leave you. That is the mark of a true friend. And beloved Dada is a true friend to each and every one of us. Beloved Dada one day told us a very beautiful story on forgiveness, and I thought I would share it with you today. In olden days, children didn't go to school. Schools were called Gurukuls. And Gurukuls were situated in the ashrams of rishis. The teachers, they were called rishis. And rishis are men of light. They are men of light and men of learning. So children, they used to go in ashrams and they used to learn by sitting at the feet of rishis. They used to go and stay there. It was a boarding school. They would go and stay there. They would live there for 5 years, 6 years. And once they had completed their education, they would come back to their homes. They learned everything at the Gurukul. Here, you go sometimes for painting classes somewhere else. You go for dance classes somewhere else. There, everything was given to them at one place in the sacred ashram of the rishis. And one day, the rishi was sitting, he used to sit on an asan, on a special seat that was made for him. So the rishi was sitting on that special seat, and the children saw that next to the rishi, there is a sack kept. So they were wondering, today, what has the rishi brought for us? So the rishi, he said to the students, he asked them a question. Do you ever get angry? They said, yes, we do. Do you ever get upset? They said, yes, we do. Do you dislike anyone? They said, yes, we dislike so many. Then the rishi said to them, you all come one by one. And each of you from the sack, you all pick up a potato. Each potato will represent the person whom you're angry with, or whom you're upset with, or whom you dislike. If you have been angry with one person, pick up one potato. If you are upset with 2 people, pick up 2 potatoes. If you dislike 5 people, you pick up 5 potatoes. All the children, they lined up and they went on picking up potatoes. Some picked up 2, some 3, some 5, some even 10. And then the rishi said to them, I'm going to give you all an exercise for 1 month. For 1 month, you put these potatoes that you have taken, 2, 5, 10, put them in a bag, and you have to carry that bag with you everywhere you go. When you come here in the morning to study, you have to bring that bag. When you go to the canteen to eat, you have to take that bag with you. When you sleep at night, you have to keep the bag next to your bed. Wherever you go, you have to carry this bag with yourself for 1 month. The children thought it was a very simple exercise. They said, what is the weight of this bag? 5 potatoes, 10 potatoes. So they happily they took the bag and they went. They did that exercise for 1 day, for 2 days, for 3 days, for 4 days. After a week, some children found a stench, a smell coming out of the bag. So they wondered, but they said, let's wait for a couple of days more. But the smell went on increasing. They could not bear that smell. So they come to the rishi and they say to the rishi, this bag of potatoes is now smelling. We are unable to carry it wherever we go. We feel like vomiting. We feel sick. And the rishi said to them, this is what anger, being upset, disliking people does to you. Within you, it creates grudges, it creates wounds, and it gives you so much pain, so much misery, so much unhappiness. Therefore, never be angry, never be upset, never dislike anybody. Always, always forgive everybody, and you will be always having the fragrance of a beautiful life. You will live a life full of fragrance, and you will carry that fragrance with you wherever you go. Otherwise, wherever you go, sometimes people might close their nose because they will get a stench coming out of you. So, my dear friends, this is the message of beloved Dada's birthday. Whenever anybody is angry with you, and whenever anybody gets upset with you, is rude with you, we must forgive them. We must forgive them even before they ask for forgiveness. And then your face will shine, and from you will exude a fragrance that everybody will enjoy. Now, let us close our eyes, all of us. Let us sit straight wherever we are, just for 2 minutes. Let us close our eyes, sit straight, and take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. Let's do it twice more. Breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. Breathe in fully and breathe out completely. Now, before your eyes, bring the image of a person who has hurt you, who's upset with you, who dislikes you, who avoids you. And say to yourself, I let go of all the hurt and pain so and so has caused me. I let go of all the hurt and pain so and so has caused me. I love him. I forgive him. I love him. I forgive him. Now, sometimes we may have been rude to some people. We may have spoken harsh words. We may have been unkind. We may be disliking people. We may be avoiding people. Let us bring before our eyes the image of one such person. And let us seek forgiveness from that person. Let us say, forgive me and bless me. Forgive me and bless me. Forgive me and bless me. And lastly, let us forgive ourselves. Yes, we do make mistakes, but let us ask for forgiveness from God and promise today that we will try, that we will change ourselves. When we say sorry, it should not be just from our lips, but we should try to change ourselves. We should try to lead a new life, a beautiful life, a life of joy, of peace, of love. So let us seek forgiveness from God and say to God, forgive me and bless me. Forgive me and bless me. Forgive me and bless me. We can now open our eyes. How wonderful do we feel? How light, how relaxed? Because beloved Dada said to us that forgiveness is a gift that we give not only to others, but more importantly, we give that gift to ourselves, because the more we forgive, the more we'll be happy, the more we'll be joyful, and the more we'll be peaceful. So remember, August 2nd is a day of forgiveness. It is a reminder that every day, the small exercise, if possible, each one of you should do every night before you go off to sleep. Before sleeping, it will just take you 3 minutes. Seek forgiveness from those whom you have hurt. Seek forgiveness from God and forgive those who have hurt you intentionally or unintentionally. Thank you, little ones. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Didi Krishna, for that beautiful story on forgiveness. Forgiveness seems to be that one universal virtue that can move us from suffering to peace, hope, and joy all at once. Let's now take a look at what our Gurukul children have to say about forgiveness.
The last person I forgave was my sister because she hit me in the ear, which really hurts because I already had an infection. But I forgave her because she's a really, really good sister. She always likes to play with me, and yeah, and she doesn't really do anything bad, and she doesn't mean it. Not angry or heavy in the inside, and really happy in my heart.
Forgiveness means forgiving people what they've done wrong, and we need to forgive people because if they're angry and we forgive them, then we can become best friends again. And once we forgive the people, then we feel awesome again. My brother Sasha. Because he does really nice things to me and take care of me, and he's the best brother in town, and I love him. I forgive him because I love him. Good. Not angry because I love him. I like to be happy because of my brother. I don't like to forgive people. For me, forgiveness is when you forgive people from what they've done wrong to make our lives better and to be friends again. And the reason you should forgive people is so you can become friends again and have a happy life and friendship, so you can have a good life. Yesterday I was playing with puzzles. My baby brother Mishan took one puzzle and ran away. And then I was really sad and angry. Then he ran back and said sorry and put the puzzle back. And I said, it's okay, Mishan, I forgive you. I feel really happy, and Mishan also feels happy.
Hi, my name is Arjun. So supposing someone hit me with a ball and they didn't come to say sorry, I would still forgive them, even though I would still be annoyed at them. So we don't carry the negative feelings throughout our life.
It's when you say it's okay. I forgave my friend Joan one time. Good. Very good.
For me, forgiveness means a new path to heal and a chance to grow. I feel that we need to forgive others so that we can heal, because letting go of resentment gives me peace of mind.
Forgiveness is like when I'm angry with someone, I still forgive them. Like when my sister takes my things and my school friends scold me. Happy and joyful.
Hi, my name is Janvi. And the last person I forgave was my friend as she hurt my feelings. And I felt so peaceful after I forgave her.
My sister Diana. She stepped on my back and I just forgave her because she didn't do it purposely and she said sorry really nicely.
Hi, my name is Ritik. When my friend was leaving from our sleepover, I said he took my pen. And I said, why are you taking my pen? And then he said and replied, oh, I thought this was my pen. And he explained that we have identical ones. And I forgave him for taking my pen. It made me feel good, a little bit brighter. Sometimes communication makes a big difference, and forgiveness makes an impact.
What a beautiful expression by our fellow Gurukul children. By embracing forgiveness, we can lessen the grip that past hurt has on us, and it brings a kind of peace that helps us to go on with life. It also lights up a joy inside us that makes us feel light and happy. Don't you agree? Our Gurukul children decided to showcase the exact emotion they feel upon forgiving, a feeling I'm sure we all feel.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Thank you to all the children for participating in this cute dance. Aside from feeling happy, forgiveness has enormous benefits. It allows for healthy relations, less stress, and even a stronger immune system, which is surely something we all need during this time. So let's always remember what Dada says, to forgive even before forgiveness is asked, and embark on a journey of well-being. Let's also observe the moment of calm on August 2nd at 2 p.m. We will close this afternoon's lovely session with our closing prayers by Serena. I invite you all to chant along.
तुम जाकर तुम पे अरदास जिए पिंड सब तेरी पास तुम माता पिता हम बालक तेरे तुम्हारी कृपा में सुख गनेरे कोई न जाने तुम्हारा अंत ऊंचे से ऊंचा भगवंत सगा समग्री तुम्हारी सूत्रधारी तुमसे होए सो आज्ञाकारी तुम्हारी कदमत तुम्हारी जाने नानक दास सदा कुर्बानी सदा कुर्बानी सदा कुर्बानी दादा शाम.
Thank you all for joining us today and for everyone's kind participation. Thank you, Dada, for everything you do and for always being with us. And Didi Krishna for sharing such a wonderful and inspiring story about forgiveness. Dada, Sham.
Dada Sam.
Dada Sham, thank you, children, for joining today. I hope you enjoyed.
Dada Sham, everyone.
Dada Sham, and we'll see you next Friday, okay? We will have